Hi, Dr. Adyan here. Long time no talk. Wanted to talk to you about a principle that I think is very important as far as our relationship with the world and how we can decrease the pressure on ourselves and make ourselves more free, and then help ourselves to be able to achieve what we want in our lives. One of the techniques that I think is extremely important is it's called the secret of completion. Completion means that the human being and the nature and whatever we see in the universe needs to have a completion, like the completion of the days, that they begin from the morning and then get completed to the night, the seasons, the trees changing leaves, and renewal. One of the things that we as human beings might have problems with regard to facing and completing is that certain feelings, certain expressions, certain issues that are not being discussed, sometimes not being able to say to someone that we love them, sometimes not being able to say to someone that we've been cheating on them, someone not being able to express our feelings with regard to what's happening to us, and just expressing that and discussing that and acknowledging that to the environment, which is very important if we would be able to complete this kind of unfinished business in our lives, even though sometimes taking a step towards that completion, if we've felt that we have said something to have caused some kind of turmoil, some kind of frustration, some kind of anger, some kind of put down in someone, just to acknowledging that, not to really going through the whole thing and then discussing that, because it's very difficult to talk and to share, to express ourselves, but to take the step to discuss and to acknowledge that we have a feeling that something has happened and something has been done to someone, and to acknowledge that by itself is going to lift a load, so to speak, emotionally from us. Then this completion is going to help us to be less guilty, more open, more free, and more assertive, and going further, faster, to be able to achieve whatever we want in our lives. Because one of the issues that unconsciously, there's another aspect that I will discuss that later, unconsciously we prevent ourselves from getting into is our guilt, our frustration, our feelings of pressure on us that causes us to unconsciously become stalled and not be able to go ahead in our lives and to achieve what we want. So that's one of the issues I wanted to discuss. It's very important to keep in mind, which is completion. Like the year completes itself, the spring comes, then the spring goes to summer and autumn and winter, and then gets completed. If things doesn't get completed, imagine if a year doesn't complete itself. With global warming and all that stuff, what's going to happen is that if the year doesn't complete itself, then we're going to have problems. Like always, we're going to have either snow, always either we're going to have a lot of heat. That's what's going to cause in us as human beings, if we are not completing the tasks emotionally that we are faced with, which by itself is going to help us to be more free and going faster to achieve what we want in our lives. Thank you very much.